So it looks like we're gonna have to take the road less traveled down here. Hopefully it'll yield better results for us if we don't flip over and fall down the mountain. Oh, worst camp out ever. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Neil and welcome back to some more BeamNG, and today we're going to be looking at an absolute monster of a car mod. Yes, this is a car mod of an official brand in the game. This is the ETK 6000 series, which is a giant utility truck, but actually this version is actually a camper. I don't know if you can see inside here. It has all the amenities, including a TV. So we have a couple different variants here. We have the 4100 camper, which is just like a small version of what I have spawned up right now. We have a towing package and just a couple different variants of that. And we have a really small camper and the really big one, which I have here. But yeah, the first thing we're gonna do, obviously, is because what we do with every single car mod is we're gonna throw it off this big ass cliff, and this thing is a camper, so it should splatter into smithereens and send couch and food and TVs everywhere, right? Oh, hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for. Oh, did it really get stuck? Oh, you're supposed to be good at off-road, man. What are you doing? Oh, the tires are so shiny. Yeah, you can still kind of tell that this is a user-created mod, but it's actually pretty damn good for what it is. Come on, you got it? Oh, don't you flip over on me right now. At least get to the edge. There we go. Oh, yes. Okay, it's all down here from here. It's all downhill from here, boys. That's what I meant to say. Anyway, it's holding up pretty well. I don't think any pieces have fallen off so far. Oh, what is it? It must be made of like pure titanium, which would make it heavy as shit, but if it had the power, you know, why the hell not? Yeah, so this thing is still holding up pretty goddamn well. I think is clearly made of wood right there, but it's holding up astonishingly well. I think this thing might still be able to drive when we get to the bottom if the front axle does not fall off all the way. Oh, can we? Is that is that the engine right there? Can we keep going? Oh, kind of. Yeah, I think something is wrong in the back. But the engine is still running somehow. It's probably shoved up into the driver's face, but it's still running, goddammit. How's stuff looking in the back? It's looking a little bit wrecked. Oh, shit. Oh, I mean, shoot, because we can't curse on our YouTube videos anymore unless we're gonna get all our ads taken away. That is complete bullshit. Anyway, don't want to rant about that. Anyway, this thing is holding up pretty well. Let's go ahead and test a smaller version real quick just to see how it holds up. Alright, I believe this is as small as we can go. This is the 4000 series, and it looks, I mean, it's still ginormous, but it's quite a bit smaller than the rest of them, so it should have a little bit more speed and hopefully a little bit more durability, because it's pretty much just a frame and a cabin. That's about it. Oh, whoa, these things are actually surprisingly rigid. There isn't a lot of suspension going on here, which you would kind of want, because it looks like it's aimed to be an off-road vehicle, but I don't know. Doesn't make it a bad mod. It's just something. It's still a pretty early version, so it's just something to consider when you're improving this vehicle. Whoa! Oh, we might be actually. Can we pause that? I want to get a look at this engine. This engine, which has to be fantastic. Oh wow, that that is a super clean engine. Yeah, not bad at all. Yeah, this thing's falling apart pretty bad, but I think it's doing a lot better than the RV edition. Whoa! Oh, this one bounced into the ocean, caught on fire, and immediately gets put out. Thank you. Sometimes this game, you can be on fire and go into the... Whoa, what the fuck? Anyway, you can be on fire and go into the ocean, and you'll just still be on fire underwater for some reason. I don't know. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but... What do you say we shoot some cannons at this thing? I like how the cannon still has the car noises that go with it, even though there's literally no engine on this. It's from the 1800s. Alright, we got this lined up. First, we're just going to kind of shoot it at the side towards the bedroom, because that's where all the action is, and we're going to put this in pretty slow motion here. So about 4 times speed. And let's get a good camera angle here. And fire. Oh. And fire. Here we go. And did I hit the window? Yes, I did. That thing held up surprisingly. Oh, damn, it lifted the whole thing off the ground. And all it did was just make a... I mean, you might be able to notice that. It's a pretty big dent. Let's see. Or let's actually flip this thing over a little bit. so we can kind of go inside a little bit easier. Come on, I know you want to. There you go. Perfection. All right, let's switch back to this. And I'm pretty sure there's a camera angle inside of the back. I think it hit the actual shower. I'm guessing that's where the shower was. So if you were taking a shower, you're probably going to have a pretty bad time. But this thing is still perfectly fine. It can still drive and all that. So what do you say we shoot one straight into the engine and see if we can incapacitate this beast? All right, 3, 2, 1, first person. And let's actually pause that and get a pretty good angle. It looks like it's gonna hit about right there, right on the grill. So here we go. Yes. Oh yeah, that is pretty fucking awesome. I don't think this thing's gonna keep driving, but we'll try it anyway. And I did notice this is something you can kind of tell with user car mods. Everything kind of stretches out a little bit more because the mesh is kind of a little bit wonky compared to the actual like the default cars. But you know, it's actually pretty good, and I'm sure it's gonna improve greatly in the coming weeks. So we got a new hood ornament here. Let's see if we can keep on going. And yes, we can keep on trucking. This thing is an absolute tank. This might actually be able to take on the Belez. Probably not, but you want to try it? I kind of want to try it. Alright guys, let's get crazy up in here. This thing actually kind of looks still pretty big compared to this giant dump truck. But can we run it over? That is the question. It's a little bit low. Oh, we can move it out of the way though. Can we run it over though? I want to run it over. Oh, we're gonna have to pin it to something before we can actually run it over. Oh, we flipped it. Okay, yes, now just to smash. Yes. Oh, that's what I was looking for. All right, once more, here we go. Oh, no, actually, it's actually not getting crushed that bad. This thing might, oh, wait, oh, yeah, there we go. Now, that did it. This kills the RV. Oh my God, and it's on fire. Yeah, so it doesn't look like anything's gonna be stealing the crown of the Belez today, but you know, it made a valiant effort. So it seems like this thing fits in perfectly with this lizard back trail, so we're just gonna take it for a nice little drive around this countryside because I don't know, it just gives me the feels of like a little camp car like this. This is like a perfect mountain to camp out on, so we're gonna try to find a nice little place to camp out with this thing. And I will say the inside could use a little bit of work, but it looks like it's a work in progress, so I'm not gonna give it points off for the inside, but it still looks fairly good in here. I mean, you can tell what it is, and that's really all that matters. And are we gonna make it under this thing? Oh, it does not look like it. That puts a little bit of a damper on our camp out. Yeah, we're not even close to coming up. Oh no, yeah, that's like a 6 to 7 foot clearance, and we're sitting at about 10 feet right now. So it looks like we're gonna have to take the road less traveled down here. Hopefully it'll yield better results for us if we don't flip over and fall down the mountain. Oh, worst camp out ever. Alright, here we go. This is a much better route for us. So there's no low-hanging bridges. There's no cliffs that we can fall down too far. And this actually is very soothing, guys. I might actually, when I'm not recording, I might actually get out my wheel and just kind of drive this thing around this map, because it's literally perfect for it, minus the bridge thing. But yeah, it just feels so at home on this map. I don't know why. We're probably not going to be able to get much bigger than this thing, because the rest of them are just way too big, and you won't be able to make turns without falling off the cliff. But this one is just right. Alright, let's not get too crazy here. Don't go too fast. Don't go too fast, or we're going to go straight into the tree. And anybody who's not wearing their seatbelt, who's just on the bed, is going to be out the window, basically. Ooh, that looks like a steep hill. Can this thing make it? Yes, it can. Who am I kidding? It's not loading anybody too big in the back, so we should be able to make it up this hill. How come the actual lights won't turn on, though? That's a little strange, but you know, these fog lights will have to do. It's not really that dark out anyway. Alright, let's find a nice place to park in this creepy cult town. And we'll call it a day, guys. Alright, so this spot looks pretty good. We can go ahead and camp out, get some marshmallows cooking, and I'm gonna have to end this video here. If you guys liked what you saw, tell me in the comments and give me suggestions for other videos that you would like to see. But yeah, I'll leave the link for this mod in the description. It's really awesome, and it's free, of course, but I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.